Like, I know where he's from. I don't feel competitive with the other two. Well, I always want to be clear about that, because I'm so lucky, There's so much experience. Exactly. Well, I want to go back to that. I don't know that works. I don't really want to. We'll see. We'll chat after the game. I gotta do the pregame stuff. Yeah. What are pre-sets? So when you selected our markers, did you press one for clip? R for clip, and then R clip and you layer. What else? Oh, Wirecast. That's it? Yep. All right. Got it. And live from the rinks, it's Wednesday night hockey on the Long Island Sports Network, your home for all SCHSHL action. Last JV game of the night. It's going to be the Longwood Lions taking on the PatMed Raiders. You might see the Longwood logo on there, or the PatMed logo on there. The game was changed on our schedule that we have access to. My apologies for that. It's actually the Longwood Lions. Tonight's starting goaltenders once again for Longwood, his 12th start of the season. He's the only goaltender they have, and he's the goaltender they need. It's Sebastian Martins in between the pipes. 34 goals against this season, 6 of those coming against that high-octane St. Anthony's JV Gold offense. So he's had a stellar season. On the other side, it's Jacob Paradonna, the Bulls' lone netminder for tonight's matchup. And the face-off at center has been won by the Bulls. They'll look to press in transition. Valero forces a turnover at the line. Pass comes to Clementi, taken off his stick by Agavino. Krakow gains the zone. Just 8 skaters for Longwood here tonight. Bulls without several key pieces as well. We'll get to that as the matchup progresses. Beaudry looking for the clear. And it's poked off the stick of, I believe that is Jonathan Wallace there. And now the Bulls look to head back up ice. Jake Ryan with it. Valero is going to skate into it. No Oleg Zulakovsky. He is suspended for tonight's matchup. No Andrew Kangema, no Coy Witt, no Colin Kelly for Longwood. And now the Bulls entering the zone. Longwood forces a turnover for them. Heading in, Clementi pulls up, poked off his stick by Wagner. Made one appearance at the varsity level this season as a call-up. That came in the 2-1 loss to Connect-Watsaville. And Dean Falcone actually scored the lone goal for the varsity program in that one. Turnover force coming in. Gordiello on the forecheck against Rinfus. Longwood comes away if it comes to Contry. Shot goes just wide. Longwood JV program. Significant resurgence this year. They were all right last year, but they're in playoff position currently. Future looking bright for them as that shot through traffic stopped by Martins. We get our first stoppage of the game. That comes with 13:30 remaining in regulation. Well, not in regulation, the first period of regulation, that is. My apologies. No Aiden Landrigan, no Draven Cacciani, no John Hochi, no Connor DeBow, no John Avalonitis for the Bulls. Landrigan out with an illness, as well as Cacciani. Puck has come up the wall. It's kept in by Christian. Smetsa's pass towards the slot won't go. Longwood forcing a turnover. Bolero in transition, gains the zone, fires a shot that's deflected. Gordiello on the forecheck. Under pressure, loses the puck. Heading the other way. Dean Falcone on the outside, fires a shot that's stopped by Martins, and we get a whistle. Another solid save for the Longwood netminder as 82 in blue, that's Kyle Cummings. It appears he just headed on to the bench. And face off. Won by the Bulls. Falcone looking for a shot from the blue line. It's blocked by Bolero. Leaves the zone. It's going to be picked up by Trites. Younger brother of Bobby Trites, Ryan Trites, the defenseman. Older brother Bobby playing for the Junior Islanders Elite Program and captain Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls varsity squad. Longwood forces a turnover there. D'Amico pass in front. Longwood scores! And Lions strike first. And just watch this here. This is a great play. Forcing the turnover there from Longwood. And Benoit makes his way out onto the ice for Longwood. They now have 4 skaters on the bench. That's just a nice play for them. Pollard's got distracted by that during the replay. So Longwood adds a skater, and they jump out to a 1-goal lead. The goal scored by Charles Beaudry. Alexander D'Amico with the assist on the play. 12:19 remaining in the first period. Faceoff has been won by Clementi. Separated from the puck by Wallace. And now Bulls reset in their own territory. Lead pass to Krakow. Contry trying to break that one up. And then a shot on net turned aside by Martins. Benoit picks it up. Sends it up but not out of the zone. Second attempt goes wide of Martins' net. Kept in at the line by Agavino. Puck now in the opposite corner. Contry on the forecheck. In front. Bulls can't get a shot off. Now heading the other way, Clementi. Always plays minutes, but he's now moved it over to D'Amico, whose shot won't go. Expect everyone on Longwood to be playing big minutes tonight. Christian Agavino. Pass comes across. Shot goes wide. Benoit on the rebound. Christian's older brother Thomas just graduated from Smithtown, I believe West. Ended up playing with the varsity program, now with Farmingdale D2. Resetting. Benoit gets it. Looks to work it back to Bolero. Ends up moving it to Clementi under pressure. Sent up the boards. Bolero looking to thread the needle. That pass won't go. Ryan Schreitz there for Smithtown Hauppauge. Lead pass to Rinfus. Pass up the wall. Won't go. Heading the other way now. Falcone resetting. Trites moving on over. And then a nice pinch by Bolero. He forces the turnover. Heinlein now on the puck. Bulls looking to get into rhythm. It's a Longwood team with just 9 skaters. Bulls shorthanded themselves, though not to the same degree. As the captain, Wagner, works it across the blue line, pulls up on the left wing half wall, and a turnover forced by Benoit, who escapes his own, providing pressure, but Falcone works it to Beltrani. Lead pass to Rinfus. He cuts into the outside shot, fires a shot that goes just wide. Wagner on the rebound on the near side half wall. That'd be the left wing for the Bulls. Another move from Beltrani. Bolero keeps him to the outside, works to Falcone at the point, steps into a shot. That's deflected wide. Rebound behind the net. Bolero can't settle it. Bulls don't come away with it immediately. Puck ends up in the corner, and Beltrani skates into it. Puck comes up, but not out of the zone. Bulls still with possession. Bolero sends up the wall. Beltrani on it. Comes to Trites, across to Falcone, steps into a shot. That's stopped by Martins. Bulls continuing to press. Rinfus battling in the corner, trying to work it over to Beltrani. Turnover. And it gets back shot turned aside by Martins. Flurry of shots for the Bulls. Martins stops them in their track as they send that the length of the ice, but it's on net. Play will continue. Falcone looks to press in transition. Longwood gets 4 fresh bodies on the ice. Contre's going to collect that one beneath the goal line. Under pressure. Works it up the wall. Turnover forced by Semetsis. Longwood forces a turnover. Nice play by Contre in his second year with the JV program. He's been coming back from injury, just 5 games played this year. Semetsis' toe drag knocked off the puck by Clementi. A strong defensive play by the Longwood Lions centerman. Pass across, deflected, comes out. Cummings works it across. One-timer won't go for Semetsis. Picked up. Clementi looking to reset under pressure. Works it around the wall. Was under pressure from Brandon Reedy's older brother, Shane, among the leading scorers for Smithtown Hauppauge in the total league at the varsity level. Cummings has it now. Wraps around. Pulls up on the backhand. Pass across. Comes to Semetsis. Looking up ice. Gains the zone, pulls up. Escape turn along the near side half wall. Pass down low, redirected just wide. That one off the stick of Marcus DeRico. D'Amico fires it on net. Beaudry elects not to chase Longwood for more conservative plan of attack here, as this is sent the length of the ice and covered by Martins. 7:19 remaining in the period. Longwood jumping out to a 1-goal lead. Undermanned here tonight. Face off. One back, shot from the points, deflected. And now Nicotri on it. The puck comes up the wall. Recovery by Krakow, who carries the outside on his backhand. Beneath the goal line, looking for the pass, comes up the wall. Ryan Trites moves it back to Krakow. Works it on around the wall. It's going to come on long on the opposite side. Falcone steps into it, settles it, fires a shot. That goes over the net. On the opposite side, Ryan Trites tried the toe drag on Bordiello, ends up being forced to reset to Krakow, who under pressure from Contry. He gets the clear, goes off the stick of Ryan Trites. If you're looking for Smithtown Hauppauge Varsity versus St. Anthony's Friars, that's on the other side. Ian Benke has the call. We're watching Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls JV versus Longwood Lions JV action. Gordiello with the puck, moves it to Benoit, looking to chip it up the ice. And he gets the clear. Nicotri steps into it. Sends it around the wall. Trites races after it. Krakow picks it up. Lead pass. Trites now joins the attack. Bulls have a chance in transition. Shot goes wide of Martin's net. Heinlein races after it on the opposite side, but it's picked up by Ryan. Puck comes to Bolero. He skates it in. Cutting in, looking to make it a 2-goal game. Can't get the shot off. Strong stick lift there from Smithtown Hauppauge, and the shot on net. I believe it was actually intended as a pass, but it's covered up by Caradonna. Great effort from Bolero. And apologies, issue for our scoreboard. Did forget to put that one up for Longwood. My apologies for that. Puck has been sent around the wall. Lions looking full of the lead as the Bulls head up ice. Puck ends up going into the Longwood bench. Another stoppage, this one coming at 5:19. And for a Longwood program that's had its difficulties at the varsity program, showed some signs of progress after jumping out to a 2-goal lead against KPC. This JV program, the developmental program here at Longwood, has been a bright spot all season and a sign of good things to come. Bulls have gained the zone. Rinfus' shot goes wide. Bolero on it for Longwood. Comes to Clementi. Puts it off the back of the net. Continues to skate with it under pressure. Turnover forced by the Bulls. Benoit looking to force turnover. Puck comes out. Shot on net. Turns Simon Martin's rebound. Backhand turned aside once again. Longwood netminder with some key stops here early on. Comes to the point. Agavino with it. Works it on down low. Rinfus carries it around the net. Looking for the wraparound. Won't go. Bulls maintain possession, but a turnover here as it comes to Clementi. Just an errant pass on the cycle. Clementi fires it in. Puck remains in Bulls territory for now, but Wagner has possession. Tiamico forces him to pull up. And the puck comes to Reedy after a lead pass from Agavino. Wagner, Rinfus coming in. It's poked off his stick. A great defensive play by Bolero, whose pass comes all the way across Longwood defensive zone. And then a turnover forced by Wagner. Heinlein on the forecheck. Helps force a turnover. Bolero now has it. Once again looking to cut up ice. Makes his move. Gains the line. Fires a shot that's turned aside. Glove save by Caradonna. 3:43. Face-off, won by the Bulls. Marcus Dorico with the clear. Gains the zone, cutting to the outside, looking for the shot. It's poked off his stick by Bolero. Heinlein enters the fray. Contry, too, trying to force the turnover, and Kyle Contry comes away with it. Looking for the pass across. Can't find it. Continues to skate. Tried to find Gordiello. Couldn't connect. Now, heading the other way. Semetsis fires. Shot, he scores! And it's a tie game now with the goal from Christian Semetsis, my apologies, 6th of the year. And we're all tied at 1. You see here Semetsis comes in, uses the defender as a screen, and that just paints the corner that time, to borrow a term from America's pastime. Looking to head the other way, Heinlein puts it just past the reach of Nicotri. And Falcone goes D to D. Lead pass intended for Dorico, ends up with Semetsis, looks to cut to the outside of Benoit, cutting in now, fires right, he scores! Back-to-back goals for Christian Semetsis. Bulls take the lead. And you're going to see it here, just gets the puck. Longwood playing with 9 skaters tonight, and Benoit just couldn't find the angle in time. 2:54 remaining in play, or in this period of play, that is. Face-off has been won back. Bulls going D to D. Agavino chips it up the boards. Yamiko trying to force a turnover, but Semetsis picks it up, looks to head the other way. Gains the zone. Can he score the natural hat trick? But it's poked off his stick, so that'll have to wait. Gets it back. Clementi works with Benoit to force the turnover. Puck comes up the boards. Comes back to Clementi under pressure from Dorico. back around the wall. Can't get the clear. Contry under pressure. Comes to Marcus DeRico. Puck works its way through the slot. Agavino with the shot. That's deflected. Beaudry looking for the clear. Can't find it. Then a shot from the point doesn't make its way through. Semets with the second chance. Agavino couldn't hold the zone, and now Clemente heading the other way. Gains the line, pulls up. Waiting for a trailer. Pulls up behind the net again, pass towards the front. Puck is deflected in the slot. Benoit tries to keep it in, can't. Looking to spring Semetsis. Racing after it. Kicked in by Beltrani. Or Beltrani, my apologies. Puck has been sent around the wall by Benoit. Krakow keeps it in. And now Longwood has possession, looking to turn up ice. Clemente works it over. D'Amico across the line. Pass towards the front, nobody there for Longwood. And now Semetsis gets the puck back. Pass across, deflected. Collected by Heinlein. Gets it out of the zone. Benoit on the attack. Pulls up. Tries to work it back down low. Puck leaves the zone. Bolero races in. Under pressure from Krakow. Escape turn. Cutting in now. Poked off his stick. Racing back against Ryan, who chips it in. Benoit will chase. Ryan gets to it first. Works it up the boards. We have a penalty on the play. Longwood will be heading on the PK as soon as Gordiello touches up, but Krakow made that difficult, and we get the whistle. Bulls looking for some extra time on the odd man advantage. They won't get it. But now Benoit to the box, Bulls to the power play, and just 28 seconds remaining in the period. Face-off is won back by Longwood. Bolero under pressure. Puck is pinned. Center around the wall. It's going to come to Dean Falcone. Walks the line, looking for the shot. Fires. It's blocked. Hit Krakow there. He'll race after the puck now. Resets to Falcone, who keeps it in. But that pass skips under the stick of Krakow. Coachry sends it around the wall. No one there for Longwood. Bordiello racing after it. Treitz sends it back down low. And the period will expire as Treitz looks for the shot. Might have gotten it on net, but nonetheless, after 15 minutes of action, it's a 2-1 lead for the Bulls. They came into this season, or Smithtown came into this season. They have two JV teams. Once again, they've historically had two, didn't have two last year. Their head coach of their one team from last year is coaching the Red Squad, which, to be frank, is the more direct successor to last year's team. They're undefeated this year, just like last year's JV squad. They finished the season undefeated. They didn't lose until the playoffs in the finals against the Friars, but that JV squad won it all. As the horn sounds, the JV Bulls looking to get a win after the varsity team gets their third tie of the season against the Friars. It's been a repeating theme this year at the varsity level. Long change this period as Clemente wins it back. Sent up the boards by Contry, and it's sent in deep by Bolero. On the forecheck, D'Amico. Forcing the Bulls to reset here. It's less than just about 45 seconds gone by on the power play. Bulls looking to gain the zone. It's carried in by DeRico. Cutting to the outside, has possession, still looking for the pass. Finds Beltrani. That's poked off his stick. He walks the line. Passer comes across. Dorico to the slot. One-timer won't go. Now Dorico resets after that shot from Beltrani. Shot goes wide of the net. Clemente looking for the clear. Puck ends up on the stick of Marcus Dorico. Pass comes across. Looking. Cements a shot. He scores. In the natural hat trick for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bull. It's now a 3-1 game in favor of the Bulls. You see Dorico finding Cements here and just makes a nice move and just gets Martins to bite on the fake, and you can't really blame him there. He's all alone in front of his net. Had a stellar game, but the 2 shots that have gone in have been, 3 shots now have been absolute beauties from the Bulls. Puck comes up the wall. 3D gains his own, poked off his stick. Beaudry gets it out. The puck comes to Ryan Trites, resets to Falcone, who fires it on net. Martins elects to cover. 13:43 remaining in the second stanza. And this face-off is won back by Longwood, but Bulls providing pressure immediately after. They force the turnover coming in now. Shot goes wide. Rinfus races after it. And a shot on net is turned aside. Both teams battling for possession there around the dot. Not much on that one. Stoppage at 13-19. Three goals for Christian Cements have put the Bulls up by 2 after Longwood jumped out to an early 1-0 lead. Falcone's lead pass to Rinfus. Won a championship of last year's JV squad as that shot is stopped by Martins. Face off, one back. Agavino's pass intended for Wallace wouldn't go. Heading the other way, it's Gordiello. Drops it off to Nicotri, who chips it in. Cummings races after it, looks to send it up the wall. He does. Benoit races in to keep it in the zone. Sends it back down. It's going to come to Christian Agavino. Fires it across. Nicotri sends it back in. Agavino looks for the clear. Gordiello pokes it off his stick, but now Krakow heading the other way. Benoit forces him to chip the puck down the ice. Bolero now has possession. Still under pressure, though. Krakow angles him off, and it's sent back down low. Bulls continuing to press. Pass towards the slot. Comes out. Agavino works it over to Cummings, who moves it down low. Bulls get it back to Agavino. Shot on net is turned aside. Agavino, another member of that JV championship squad from last year. A turnover forced by Heinlein. He looks to press up ice. Can't gain the zone. Krakow knocked off the puck. And the Bulls have now chipped it in Longwood territory. Heinlein can't get the clear. Pass comes across. Falcone chipping it in. Comes around the wall. Back to Falcone. Shot turned aside. Rebound attempt goes wide of the net. Actually slipped past Martins from beneath the goal line, but ends up being shot away from the net on that play. And then a shot that's blocked goes the length of the ice. No icing on the play. Trites will collect. Paired with Falcone. And he looks to move it over and does. Pass comes across, it's chipped in. Nice play there by Cements. Bolero under pressure, trying to force a change of possession, but Cements is going to come away with it. comes up the wall. Lions continuing to chase. Pass intended for Smethtown is broken up by Benoit. Comes to Falcone. Shot goes wide. Comes back up. Kept in by Trites. Beltrani pass. Smethtown works it over to Falcone. Resets. Under pressure. Comes up the wall. Clementi will chase. Smethtown looking to cross the line. Ships it up the wall. That play is broken up by D'Amico. Now Marcus Dorico takes over. Makes his move. Walking in, looking for the shot. Can't find it. Drops it off. That goes right to D'Amico. Beaudry gets it now. Clementi coming in. On the backhand. Shot won't go. With possession, puts it off the wall. Pass to the slot. Slips through. Picking it up, it's Beltrani. Separated from the puck. Turnover for a shot from Rinfus won't, or correction, from Beltrani won't go. Smethtown takes over. Carrying it in. On the backhand. Pass in front, won't go. Comes out to the line. And then looking for a deflection there, Cummings. Can't connect. Puck leaves the zone. Clementi on the attack. Angled off initially by Smethtown, but he pulls up, walking in 2-on-1, fires a shot that's turned aside. Rebound. Smethtown ends up racing up ice with Dorico and Beltrani. Bolero nearly forced the turnover. Puck works its way back down to Smethtown. He walks in, shot, and a save by Martins. Might have actually been deflected there. Irregardless, it remains a 2-score game. Face-off is controlled by Longwood. McCotery with possession. Lead pass. Bordiello can't settle it, and Cummings tries to work it up the wall. Turnover forced. McCotery now gains the line. Shot towards the net, ends up being deflected into the glass. Play continues. Bulls looking for the clear. Longwood maintains possession initially. Agavino now trying to thread the needle on that pass. Martins ends up turning it side of his pad. Shot by Reedy goes wide. It comes up the opposite wall. Falcone collects it on his backhand. The puck has now left the zone. He's waiting for the Bulls to check up. He's forced to chip it in. Benoit is going to pick this up beneath the goal line. He's under pressure, so he moves it up the wall. Longwood's Heinlein, nice deflection there, gets the clear. Then the attempted clear from Falcone won't go. Contry forces a turnover, has to wait for Longwood to check up. He enters the zone, but Falcone forces a turnover right after. Pass comes across. Bulls still looking to gain the zone, and Reedy does to Rinfus. Pass is deflected. Heinlein now races up ice with speed. Has a chance, being chased from behind by Wagner, but Heinlein gets the shot off, just not enough on it. Wins the race to the puck, though. Pass towards the center won't go. Now a clear by the captain, Wagner. Gains the line. Fires a shot that goes wide of Martin's net. Did a good job taking away the angle there. Lead pass. Comes out to Benoit. Resets to Clementi. Coming in. Fires a shot, and that's turned aside by Caradonna. Face off, and ends up on net. So after the goal by Beaudry, Longwood gave up 3 unanswered. They've settled into their game here in the second period after that goal by Savetsis. Ryan sends it around the wall. It comes up towards Wallace. Bolero actually gets it, makes his move, tries to backhand it towards the slot. That's deflected. Krakow on it. He chips it in. Turnover forced. It's going to be chipped in there by D'Amico. Beaudry will chase. Bolero flex the puck. Pass intended for Beaudry was deflected. Falcone gets it. Racing up ice. Gains the zone. Cutting to the outside. Shot goes wide. Turnover forced. Bolero draws the penalty there as Krakow touches up. 6:04 remaining in the period, but the Bulls now on the PK, a penalty being assessed here. Longwood has a chance to bring the game within one after a penalty assessed to Jonathan Wallace. First penalty of the game, Grayson Benoit, led to the goal by Semetsis on the power play. Face-off has been won by the Bulls. They look for the clear, but it's kept in by Contry. Gets the keep, but the puck comes to the Bulls. Then it comes to Benoit under pressure from Beltrani. Benoit gets the better from that time, tries to fire, didn't, ends up going off the skate of an official. Then the Bulls try and spring Beltrani in transition. Longwood regains possession. And they don't get the zone entry there, but now Clemente will reset. Not much panic after those missed opportunities to gain the zone, and that's a huge thing at the JV level. It's a huge thing at the varsity level. How do you react when your first option breaks down? And that pass by Clemente, just another example. That Benoit resets. Longwood gets one fresh skater out for the power plays. That pass comes to D'Amico. Clemente chips it in. Bulls send it the other way. Benoit skates into it. Looking for the stretch pass, gets it to D'Amico. Agavino angles him off the puck. Drops it off along the wall. Comes up and works its way over to Beltrani. Contry on the back check. Helps break that play up. Puck loose in the slot. Nicotri with the clear. Clemente coming in against Cummings. Makes his move. Puck is knocked free. Agavino gets it to Marcus DeRico, who gets it to Beltrani. Pass comes back. Beltrani working in. Pass to DeRico. He scores. And a shorthanded goal for the Bulls. That makes it a 4-1 lead for Smithtown Hauppauge. And Beltrani here making that nice pass over. Correction, that's actually the move initially, and then he makes the pass that comes to DeRico. Tic-tac-toe play. Bulls now lead by 3. Face-off. Controlled by Longwood. They've gained the zone. Falcone looks for the clear. Gets it. Contry will chase. Renfus providing pressure for the Bulls, and that should about do it for the power plays. That puck deflected by Nicotri into the Bulls zone. And Longwood has done a good job on those deflections around the red line. And those are so crucial for getting clears and avoiding those icing penalties that plague teams at this level and at the next level sometimes. Poke check forces Reedy to reset. Falcone tries to give it right back. The Bulls turn it over. Trites is forced to resettle it. Puck comes to Heinlein. Longwood enters on sides. Good recovery there by Nicotri to get 1 foot on the blue line. But now Bolero has it, under pressure from Reedy. His lead pass intended for Nicotri. Well, Renfus got a stick on that. Nicotri now forced to reset. And then a turnover. Coming back in. Wagner with the move. Saved by Martins. And the key stop from Sebastian Martins as a turnover is forced by Nicotri. Trying to chip it in. Won't go. Pass comes across. Falcone. Contry keeping it along the wall. Comes back to Falcone. Looking up ice with speed. Gains the zone. Cut into the outside, fires shot, and he scores. And a nice shot by Falcone. That beats Martins. And you're going to see here that, and again, this is a player who's proven he can score at the varsity level when given the opportunity. You're going to see him cross this blue line. He cuts the outside. He waits for that defender. And that's just good shot by Falcone. Makes it 5-1 in favor of the Bulls. Bulls now look to head the other way after that face-off win. Pass towards Krakow won't go in front. Attempted clear by Longwood does go. Now Clementi will chase after it, but Cummings wins the race. Longwood forces a turnover there. They have to check up though. Bulls get the clear. Pass comes to Krakow. Fires a shot that's stopped by Martins. Puck comes back around, sent up to the blue line, but it's kept in by the Bulls. Looking to get the work down low on the cycle. Pass, another shot, save, rebound is free. Second opportunity is blocked by Benoit. Longwood still looking for the change. They can't get it. Krakow with it. Pass comes up the wall. Works it back down. And a second try by the Bulls up front won't go. Clementi now racing up ice. But he's under pressure on the back check, so he pulls up with the escape turn. Works across to Bolero. He gains the line. Continuing to press. Fires a shot that goes just wide of the net. Bolero works his way back. Pass across. Too much on that one, and that's going to be icing against the Bulls. With 1:11 remaining in the second stanza. 3 unanswered goals after Longwood took a 1-score lead early in the first frame. Held it for the majority of the period. Then Christian Semetsis with the natural hat trick. Marcus DeRico scores, and then at 2:40 still waiting on official update on that from the scorer's booth. I believe that was Dean Falcone. Face-off has been won back to Falcone. He looks to move it up ice. Beltrani with it. Cutting to the outside. Gains the zone. Contry tries to angle him off. Benoit ends up winning the race. Chips it past DeRico. Comes up to Beaudry. Nice chip pass there to Clementi. Picking up speed. Gaining the blue line. Chips it in. Less than a minute remaining. Falcone heading the other way. Cutting to the outside, looking for the pass up front, can't find it. Benoit takes away the angle going down to one knee. Falcone steps into a shot, and that's stopped by Martins. Rebound is cleared out. Comes to Krakow. And that's deflected wide by Benoit. Bulls cutting in, looking for another shot. That one goes across the slot, that pass that is, and then Trites holds the line. Pass comes across, it's deflected by D'Amico. Pass comes to the slot, that's turned aside by Martins. Play continues. Less than 5 seconds remaining as that pass across. Bulls don't get a shot off before the end of the period. And after 30 minutes of regulation here at the rinks, Longwood trails by 4. A battle between the first-ranked team in the JV division, the 11-0 Smithtown Hauppauge JV Red Bulls, and the Longwood JV Lions. Both teams facing significant absences. Jack Pring out, so it's only Jacob Caradonna tonight for the Bulls. Landrigan and Cacciani out with illness. Landrigan actually their leading scorer, ranked in the top 4 in the JV division. John Hochi out of the lineup, Connor DeBow out of the lineup, John Avlanitis out of the lineup. And for Longwood, no Colin Kelly, no Kyle Fusco. Oleg Zulikovsky is suspended, no Coy Witt, and no Andrew Konjema. So, significant number of losses on both sides. Longwood's bench, obviously, less able to absorb that just in terms of pure numbers. And this is a team that, entering tonight, had been on a pretty decent run. 4 straight wins with a tie against St. Anthony's JV Black, predating that. They beat JV Gold. They beat Middle Country. But now looking to find a spark here in the 3rd period to start a comeback. Face off. One back by the Bulls. And now they head the other way. Drop pass. Shot. Turned aside by Martins. Puck came free. Martins got the cover. 12 seconds into the period. Lone goaltender for Longwood. One of, I believe, 2 programs with 1 goaltender rostered. Both Friars teams do have 1 goaltender rostered, but both netminders have filled in for the other squad when called upon. Attempted clear, won't go. Agavino has kept it in. Bolero. Can't get the clear. Bulls continue to press. Nice pass there by Gordiello. Comes to Heinlein, comes to Nicotri. Gordiello gets it out of the zone. Bolero gets it back, looking to chip it in. He does. Brandon Reedy looking to stretch the ice, but the attempted clear is stopped by Brogan Heinlein. Bulls got it on the 2nd attempt. Nice move there by Bolero against Agavino. Nicotri is now tied up. The Bulls head in. Pass comes across. Reedy's shot turned aside by Martins. Puck comes to Bolero. Looking across the ice. And that goes off the stick of Heinlein. Just passes. Reach Agavino takes over. Sends it up the boards. Reedy with it. Resets to Agavino. Puck comes up the wall. Contry sends it back in. Gordiello gets a change. Clementi heads out. Bulls also in the middle of the line change as Wallace takes the ice. Falcone cutting up ice with speed. Carrying it to the outside. And it's poked off his stick nicely there by Bolero. Wagner cutting in. It's poked off his stick now again by Bolero, who's done a tremendous job here tonight. He tends to keep the puck moving the right way, but that's hard to do for any of these Longwood lines when you only have 4 bodies on the bench. Bolero going for a change in the defensive zone. But Clementi and the coach recovering for him there. But the puck remains in Lions territory. Clementi chips it up the boards, chases after it, resets, under pressure, carries it beneath the goal line. Turnover force. Bulls got a shot on net, but that wouldn't go. Ends up bouncing off the back mesh, and now Contry takes over, sends it around the wall to Benoit, and it comes to Ryan, who's angled off the puck. Contry gets it again, looking for the clear. His pass intercepted by Ryan. He looks to turn towards the net. Shot turned aside by Martins. Benoit picks it up. Looks to send it length of the ice, but Krakow gets it after it's deflected by Trites. Now D'Amico looks to force Falcone back down into his zone, but Bulls are heading the other way with Krakow forced to pull up at the line. Trites fires it in. Contry picks it up. Under pressure from Krakow. Comes around the wall. Comes to the point. Falcone driving to the net, looking for the shot. Finds it, but it's deflected. On his own rebound. Flex it in the corner. Continuing to press. Works it back down on the cycle to Krakow, but it's flipped up. Not out of the zone. Good stick by Falcone initially. Ends up trickling past him after. Looking to press back up ice. Benoit with the lead pass. Longwood now has a chance in transition. Clementi forced the outside by Trites, just trying to maintain possession here. As he ducks a hit, just trying to get to work on the cycle, maybe give his teammates on the bench and on the ice a bit of a breather. the other way. Wallace tries to flip it past Contra. He does. Shot is turned aside by Martin's going to get a whistle. Long time Peconic Wildcats netminder with another key stop for the Lions. Of course, there's that rink out in Calverton, and if you got a chance to see the dedication ceremony, the former Islanders captain, the first Islanders captain actually at Westfall, a lot of Longwood jerseys there as that rink opened. Bolero, under pressure from Dorico, comes away with it, chips it up the wall. Heinlein skates into it with possession, flips it up, and that goes down the length of the ice, but it goes past Cumming stick, so icing is waved off. Picks it up, sends up the wall. Heinlein with the keep initially, comes out. Benoit fires a shot, that's blocked. Second attempt, reset to Bolero, shot deflected, rebound is loose. Now the Bulls look to press up ice. Gaining the zone, dropped off to Wallace. Shot across. That one's deflected. Smets knocked off the puck. Nicotri. Lead pass broken up. And now Bulls looking to reset. Beltrani beneath the goal line, knocked off the puck by Benoit. And then a penalty's going to go against Longwood here as the Bulls try to tie that one up, and we'll get a whistle here. 9:24 remaining in the period. The Bulls are heading back on the power play, and it appears that Bolero will be the one heading to the box. He's had a strong game here today. The defenseman has 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points in 10 games here this season. And he takes the first, I believe that's the first Lions penalty of the period. So 2 minutes on the PK. Face-off has been won by the Bulls. Shot from Smets turned aside. Martins with another key stop. Getting a lot of work in tonight. Turnover forced. Heinlein looking to get the puck out of the zone. Gets the clear, but the Bulls gain possession. Penalty to Bolero for slashing. Has Longwood on the kill. They've done a good job collapsing here, though. They forced Dorico to the outside. Puck comes up the wall. Comes back to Semetsis. Works it on down low. Shot from the Bulls, and they score. Power play goal for Smithtown Hauppauge. It's now 6-1 in favor of the Bulls, and you're going to watch here, Nicotri's covering the front of the net. He slides up to cover the slot. Longwood defender goes to play the puck. And when you have that miscommunication there, just a quick shot beats Martin's 5-hole. And unfortunately for Longwood, they're now trailing by 5 as we approach the midway mark of second stanza. Rinfus pulling up there, forced to chip it back in. That last goal scored by Marcus Dorico, his second of the game. Shot from off angle from Rinfus, turned aside. Smets is getting an assist on that one. Has 4 points on the night. Longwood looking for the clear. D'Amico loses possession. Falcone gets it back, cutting in. But now Bolero takes over, fresh out of the box. Pass intended for Clementi is deflected. But sent down the ice by Beaudry, at least momentarily. He has the lone goal for Longwood here tonight. Actually jumped out to a 1-0 lead, but hard to maintain a lead with only 9 skaters. And that shot's turned aside by Martins. 7:31 remaining in the third frame. face off, and the shot comes right on net. Face off once again. In that far side dot, it's back by Longwood. Bolero moved up the boards. The clear wouldn't go for Beaudry. And now Bolero gets a second chance. That one skips past stick of Beaudry. He gets a piece of it now, heading the other way. It's Contry. To the outside, pulls up. And a turnover is forced. We get a whistle. As Cardona covers up. Face off. One back by Longwood. Bolero holds the zone. Goes back up along the opposite wall. Contry keeps it in. And we get a whistle as it's covered up once again by Cardona. 6:42 remaining in the frame. A flurry of stoppages here. And what's shaping up to be the final frame of play. Face-off is won by the Bulls. They look to turn up ice in transition, but heading the other way now. Longwood. Until Ryan forces the turnover. He gains the zone now. Fires a shot from the outside. That's stopped by Martins. Face off. One back by the Bulls. Beltrani moves it across. Trites works it down low. Shot goes off the back of the iron. Bulls recover. Dorico resets to the point. Fires a shot that goes wide. Falcone gets it back. Shot blocker to side by Martins. That puck is now knocked down at the line by Trites. Comes to Dorico, poked off his stick. Nicotri can't win the race to the puck. Beltrani takes over. Puck comes to the point. Trites with a slap shot. Now the Bulls looking for the clear. Comes out to Heinlein. Then to Gordiello. Turnover forced. Gaining the zone. Beltrani makes his move. Second attempt from Zemetsis won't go. Martins with the save. We get the coverage. We get the stoppage. 5:26 remaining. 5:25 actually in the period. Face off, one back. Shot off the iron, no goal on the play. Martins tried to get a glove on it. Falcone has now taken over in the corner. Turnover force, shot from Reedy, and he scores. A nice play from Reedy, his 7th of the season. And you're going to see here, just working the puck down low. Longwood forces a turnover. And as they look to turn up ice, Reedy gets it back on the second effort. And because the Lions are looking up ice, you get that 7th goal from the Bulls because there's no one back to cover. And obviously the turnover isn't ideal, but now the Bulls look to head back up ice. It's a 7-1 game in favor of Smithtown Hauppauge. It was 2-1 after the first period. It was 5-1 at the end of 2. Now a 7-1 lead as the pass comes across. Shot goes wide of Martin's net. Second attempt comes out to the point. Falcone fires a shot that's deflected. Glove down by the captain, Wagner, who has a colorful reaction to losing the puck. You can hear it here from the booth. Not going to repeat it for obvious reasons. Falcone's shot goes wide. Comes back to Brandon Reedy. He works it down to Rinfus. He fires a shot off the iron. Rebound is free. Comes out to Falcone. But a good effort there by D'Amico, who chips it up the boards. But won't leave the zone, at least not for now. Skips past the stick of Beaudry. Trites sends it back in. Now Longwood looks to head up ice. Clementi gains the line. Makes his move. Cutting in. Can't get the shot off. Nice effort there. Won't be enough. Falcone angles Clementi off the puck. Puts it off the wall. Turnover. Comes back up the wall to Benoit. Looking for the shot. Looks for the pass to Beaudry, who can't settle it. Then Agavino forces him to work the puck down low on the cycle. Bulls racing in to force a turnover. Puck comes out on the opposite wall, looking to spring Rinfus, but a turnover forced by Benoit. He gains the line, onsides. Passes to the slot. Ends up in the skates of D'Amico. Benoit racing back on the opposite end, my apologies. And then a shot from Wagner is deflected into the netting end. We get another stoppage, this time with 2:57 remaining in the period. Face-off is one back. Comes to Agavino. His shot through traffic doesn't make it on net. Ryan's on the rebound. Turnover forced by Bolero. And he heads up ice. Lead pass ends up going on net, so there's not going to be an icing here. Caradonna's going to leave it for Cummings, who works it around. Heading up ice. Turnover forced. Longwood looking to gain the zone. They do. Turnover forced. Contry tried to work it across. Bulls now head the other way. They're still pressuring the puck. Haven't settled it until Krakow steps into a shot that's turned aside by Martins. Rebound. Won't come. Krakow elects to hold it after not being able to find the shot he likes. And Bolero looks to work it up the boards. Pass across. Deflected. Now Longwood forces a turnover. As that shot on net is turned aside. Turnover forced by D'Amico. Longwood looking to reset, approaching the final minute of play here. It's 1:20 remaining on the clock. Bulls turning up ice, lead pass. Too much on that one. We're going to get an icing here against the Bulls. 1:14 remaining in regulation here at the rinks. Face off one. Trite sends it down. Semetsis will chase. Martins stays in his crease. Shot. And they score. Actually ends up getting caught between going out to play the puck and stepping out. And that's actually what costs him this time, because he ends up taking himself out of position on this one. And it's the end of the game. So this is not the difference maker, but he actually stays. If he stays back an inch, he probably makes the save. If he steps up a few inches, he probably wins the race to the puck, has a chance to clear it. And Bulls look poised to hold on to the lead. Puck is down low. Bolero comes away with 45 seconds remaining. Just trying to find some sort of silver lining to take away in the final minute of this period. A game that Longwood scored the first goal in, and then the Bulls scored 8 consecutive. Puck comes across to Beaudry. He gains the line. Approaching the final 30 seconds of play. Falcone forced to pull up by D'Amico. Moves it up to Dorico. Gains the zone, pulls up, pass across, shot goes wide of Martin's net. Less than 10 seconds remaining now. Semetsis was looking for that one. Then a second chance, they score. And the 9th goal of the game, it appears Semetsis going through the line. Clock will run out. And we'll just go through that replay one last time. As you see this correction, that's 37. That's Beltrani who would have gotten credit for the goal. It's a 9-1 final score here at the rinks between Longwood and the undefeated, now 12-0 Bulls. Longwood drops 2, 6-4-2 on the season. Still good to keep them in playoff position. Thank you so much for watching the Long Island Sports Network. We'll be back on Friday night for more JV and varsity action.